Rolling.
We are here today with James Newell, Gulf War E5 veteran, and I believe he has a word to say. What would you say to our president upon this occasion?
Leave veteran services alone.
How do you feel that the removal of veterans benefits for the health of PTSD people, the idea that hospitals will be closing, how do you affect the morale of our men in service? Our men and women in service.
Is ruining the morale of the men and women in service. Why would you want to go into war knowing you're going to get hurt and you're not going to get anything for it when you come home? You're just going to be handicapped, unable to work, and homeless.
Today also at the Mississippi State Capitol, we're meeting with Eddie Barnes, Vietnam vet E5. How do you feel about the president's decision to defund hospitals and medical care for our veterans?
Well, he always called us a bunch of suckers and losers. So what do you think? Is that right? For a man to put his life on the line and come on be called a sucker and a loser? That's it. Thank you.
We're here today with John Anderson, Gulf War Lieutenant Colonel, and we're asking his opinion of the president's decision to eliminate care for our veterans.
Well, my opinion about this is it's totally wrong to eliminate any services to the veterans right now, because what needs to happen is to add additional services because we don't have the services that we need already. In fact, the wait time is much longer than our civilian counterparts. So I think it's totally wrong for the president and staff to cut any services at this time for any veteran service.
Hey, my name is Ed Butler. I was an Air Force retired. And one of the things that we always talked about in the Air Force is to follow your core values, that we as a country, if we're going to be successful, we have to have common values and common goals. And I think that's what we're lacking, what we're not seeing in this administration. For example, in the Air Force, when we looked at everyone from E1 all the way up to the 4-star general, everybody was expected to follow the same 3 core values, which was integrity first, service before self, and excellent in all we do. And when I look at this administration, I don't see integrity. I don't see service before self. I see self before service. And I definitely, with all those bankruptcies and all these failings all around us, look at the stock market today, I do not see excellence at all. So I think we need to kind of take a step back as a country. We need to see where we want to go in the future and find the most capable leadership to help us get there, because what we're doing today is definitely not working.
Good afternoon or good evening. I'm Christopher Golden, United States Air Force retired. We really need a lot of help, a lot of support for us, and even those that's on active duty who will become veterans. It is a shame that as a veteran and you apply for benefits, some of us have died while we sitting around here waiting on the VA to make up their mind whether or not they're going to give a veteran benefits when we earn them. That was one of the things that we joined and we fought for this country for, is our benefit. But we got to come out and fight the VA harder than we fought any enemy on foreign ground or here. So that don't make no sense. So, but we need you all support. We need you to get up and get the action. Get in there like you've been called to active duty. That's what I'm doing, calling you all to active duty to come and help us and fight and get the benefit that we fight for. You say you love us and thank you for your service. Well, prove it. Proof's in the pudding. Another thing where this country and even this state is suffering, you have some of the best resources available to you that you don't call on to get help. You got veterans out here that know what to do about fixing these roads, know what to do about some of these tore down houses or whatever, but nobody has enough sense or enough respect for us to come and ask us to help. All you got to do is say help, and we there. Some of us you ain't got to pay, but we there because what? We know what it means to serve. And what Jesus say, who will be great among you, let him be what? Your servant. We're servants. We're great, and we prove that by serving this country.
We have Angela and McKenna. McKenna. We have Angela and McKenna Jones that came all the way from Lucedale, Mississippi, to take a stand supporting our vets.
Yes, hi. My name is Angela, and my dad is a Marine. I have a lot of friends and family that serve in our military, and what our government is doing right now is an absolute atrocity to everything they have served for, our freedoms that we protect, and to have what our current administration is trying to do to them and to their benefits is absolutely horrific. And we as a people have to stand against that, both as veterans and as civilians. We have to come together and we have to fight this administration with everything we have.
McKenna, do you want to say your name and why you're here?
Hi, my name is McKenna, and I'm here to fight for the veterans to have hospitals because it's just not fair. They do everything for our country, and taking that away is that's very bad.